Big D. Grabowski here. Hey, some of you are at home, and some are at Soldier Field. Hey, and the super fans, they're here with me at the Arcata Theater. Yeah, this is it. Bears versus Packers. The black and blue division. Everything's on the line. One goes to the playoffs. Hey, and one goes home. And Packers, you come from the toilet paper capital of the world. And seeing how you are professional Packers, I think you ought to pack up and get ready to go home for the season, because today is the end for you. Yes, it is. So many questions. Cutler or McCown? Rodgers or Flynn? It doesn't matter, does it? It's the Bears versus the Packers. I see some divided families out there. And cheeseheads, even though you are in Bears country, you are welcome here at the Arcata. But all that being said, it wouldn't be right if we didn't give you cheeseheads a little razzing. So back by popular demand is our slideshow from week 9. So take a look at this.
Wisconsin has its pleasures, take muskies in July. Winter's nice with all that ice and snow at Christmas time. Beer and brats are tasty, but quite apart from these, there is only one thing that we love, and that is cheese. Hey, I'm a living cheesehead that you are talking to, and cheeseheads stick together like darling, I'm with you. So if you really love me, and when you end up please, honey, I come from Wisconsin, give me sex or give me cheese.
Hey, where's the drinking fountain?
I think you mean bubbler. In 1634, when Nicolay came to Green Bay, he brought along some cheese.
Well, it's lasted to today.
At Madison, the capital, engraved in rocket reads the motto of Wisconsin: give me sex or give me cheese.
Also brought back by popular demand, the top 15 things you will never hear a cheesehead say. This was hard because I originally thought of 40 things, but I had to narrow it down to 15, just for time's sake. So number 15, duct tape won't fix that. Hey, honey, I think we should sell the pickup and buy a family sedan. We don't keep firearms in this house. No kids in the back of the pickup. It's just not safe. Do you think my gut is too big? Hey, wrestling's fake. I'll have grapefruit and grapes instead of biscuits and gravy. Give me that small bag of pork rinds, not the big one. Too many deer heads do detract from the decor. Trim the fat off that steak. Would you like your fish poached or broiled? Hey, she's too young to be wearing that bikini. Does the salad bar, honey, have bean sprouts? Honey, I don't think we saw this episode of Hee Haw. And the number one thing you will never hear a Packer fan say: I hate Spam and Velveeta sandwiches. I don't have a prediction today. The Bears and the Packers rivalry is the oldest in the league. The Bears currently lead the rivalry 93-87, but the Pack, it's closing the gap fast. The records between these two teams is endless. It's too numerous to mention. But I just hope today the smell of all that cheese doesn't affect the Bears. So Packer fans, grit that one tooth of yours and say cheese. Because the Bears, they're on the way to playoffs, and you can't stop them. And here's one you Bears fans might want to hear. What do you call 10 Green Bay Packer fans on the moon? A problem. What do you call 100 Green Bay Packer fans on the moon? It's getting to be a bigger problem. What do you call 1,000 Green Bay Packer fans on the moon? Wow, that's a monstrous problem. But here you go. What do you call all of the Green Bay Packer fans on the moon? Hey, problem solved. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So before the game starts, I want you to join me in the back at the concession stand. For that first beer and that first cold one and that first hot dog. And hey, you Packer fans, we do have a special cheese buffet available just for you. All you got to do is go out in the lobby, go out the side door of the theater, go 2 blocks west, turn left, and you'll find it right outside Paul Horning's Deli and Cheese Emporium. Hey, and oh, by the way, While you're there, Paul does take bets on the game. Just saying, just saying. And just tell him Big D. Grabowski says, I sent you. So come on. I'll see you back there at the concession stand.
Looking for a tempting treat? Hold on till I absorb some heat. Some added tang might please you too. I'll slide into an oven-fresh bun, and I'm ready for your eating fun.
Why don't you try a juicy good hot dog? Mmm, delicious.
Okay, here we are back at the concession stand. I want to introduce somebody to you real quick before we get started. This is Michael Gentili, bartender extraordinaire, okay, and he's also the bar manager here at the Arcada. He's the man to see when you get back here. So we're going to get back here tonight before kickoff. We're going to get that first cold one. We're going to get that first hot dog. And we're going to do what? We're going to watch the Bears on their way to where? The playoffs! Da Bears. Just say it.